Alright, if you're here watching this, then you know what you're here for. The true real gold, the true real nostalgia, nostalgic classicness of an old past. Of my past, except that, as my childhood goes. Now, at this point, it doesn't matter if we do 3 or 4, but we're going to do them in order. So luckily, I know how to do this without doing anything else. We're not going to bother with searching whatever, but there's always another round, which I am going to do with a controller. Next time I'm able to absolutely sit here and, fiddle around with this game, because now that I understand how it goes. Haha, couldn't get me. The good thing as well is that there's no birds or crows. So let's see. So as usual, we gotta go back to where we were. Yeah. We're gonna get this wrapped up pretty quickly. The reason why it took so long is because I didn't put that much time into games, but I did get enough done, so we don't have to do anything in this room anymore. That's a plus. And a lot of times I miss out on getting that room. It's not that important, but it is kind of important that if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. It's no big deal. Now, what we want to do is we actually want to come in here. There is the first floor that you're supposed to go on to, but I'm going to go ahead and take out these monsters. And this here is very important. So you might be thinking that it's easy enough to get up that way. No, it's not. Just because it also looks like you can go underneath here. So it's a good thing that we also have blue medicine. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so I gotta go here. Okay, so there's a barrier there. It's a bit of a maze, but it's okay. Now this should tell us... okay, nope. We don't really need much magic in this dungeon anyway, to be fair. Now. What we want to do now is we want to warp out, because it's much easier to do it that way. You want to wait for this thing to come down. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to save state again. Yes, we are. And yeah, the hand's going to be back in here, so yeah. . course, I would have screwed that one up. I screwed it up again. Now this is very important that we do this. So what you're going to do is you're going to do this really fast too. It's one of those things you got to do. So... yeah, you want to take out all the enemies in here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go fast here, because if we don't, we can't make it through this. So this is another reason why you need a fire rod. Damn it, I messed up again. Alright, I'll be back. Yep. So I'm going to say that the top one, the top crystal is the first one. The one down there is the second one. The one below it. They do this in a different really world order. So what you want to do, because I learned from my mistake last time, was I went ahead and upped the pots, even though that it was a waste of magic, but it made it faster. So anyway. Yep. When in doubt, use bombos. Ha 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 ha! I like that it did that. Stored the hand. And again, when in doubt, use bombos. Bombos is your friend. Yep. And if you're in doubt on how to get some, I think there's some magic before you fall into that hole. We are now at the ultimate pinnacle of this entire place. Oh, you... I should have known better. All right. Are we recording? Good. This fight doesn't take long at all. Phew. There it is. Just takes quite a few wax because he has to throw everything at you. And if you're fast enough, you can catch the crystals. No, it doesn't matter, but there you go. Alright. And we did it. Killer, because of you, I can escape the clutches of evil monsters. Thank you. Do you know the prophecy of the Great Cataclysm? This is the way I heard it. If a person who has an evil heart gets the Triforce, a hero is destined to appear, and he alone must face the person he began. Face the person who began the Great Cataclysm. Which, by the way, just so you know, there's only been 2 games that I know of that have anything to do with the Triforce. And the Triforce, from what I understand, is always granted to those who has a heart, whatever it's granted to. So it's like I like how they act like he's the bad guy, but yet it was whatever. So he actually got his wish. So it's in accordance to the will of the one who actually wished for it. So he was kind of like it's not like he's the bad guy, but it's more like the Triforce is the bad guy. If that makes any sense. You know. So in the end, I would say that even though Ganon is our true ultimate penultimate enemy, it's because of what the Triforce has done. He may be a thief, but he wasn't evil until he, I got engulfed by the greed of power. If the evil one destroys the hero, nothing can save the world from his wicked reign. Only a person of the Knights of Hyrule who protected the royalty of Hyla can become the hero. You are of their bloodline, aren't you? Then you must rescue Zelda without fail. Do you understand? Yeah, but we don't actually have to do that. But the hero of the way leads to the Triforce. This is another clue about what you can do if you there it is. Now the third crystal's at the way bottom there. That's a little bit. It's can be really confusing. So what we're gonna do now, is we're gonna get out of here so we can get some more magic. So let's go through here. I know there's something on the other side, but I don't remember how you get to it, so just bear with me here. Sometimes that hand can and will damage you if you're not careful. So let's see. Go. We're truly done with this place now. You can die. Now we just need well, you should know by now. We're always rinse and repeat. Ha! Damn thing always try to jump at me. I'm not really sure how I can get in there, but it doesn't really matter anyway. What matters now is that we get the hell out of here and get prepared for... I did not mean this to call the flute. I meant to use the mirror. Of course, we had to land on a bush. Like, why the hell not? Now, we're not quite done with here just yet, but... So, we do have one more crystal with this area. And the thing is, as well, is that with number 3, it takes care of 2 crystals. And it doesn't matter which order you do it in, should be advised. You'll need the Titansmith in order to do much of anything anyway. So I'm going to go over here and... You know, you don't need the fire torch to get the thing, but I'm going to go ahead and do this. Stranger, what are you buying? What are you selling? I'll buy it at a high price. Now, I will never say that anything is better than the original, no matter how new and classic something is. You know, I don't care. I mean, not new classic, but, you know, like, no matter how new it is, it's never going to be as good as the original, no matter what. I mean, it might, you know, it's not going to be better either. You know, unless the original itself was not that great to begin with. That's the only way I'll ever claim that. But it just depends on the services involved. Now, we're going to go over here. And we are going to go on and take care of, if you haven't guessed it by now, yep, the next one in our adventures of stuff is going to be none other than 4. So, be prepared. And since we actually still have a portal here, we can actually use it to our advantage. That's good. Sometimes, more often than not, you probably want to have to create a new, you know, portal. So, now we just have to go in here. And, yeah. So now we have to go back and go get that girdle again. The room is set up, we just got to take care of it. So, let's go ahead and save state here. And that's what we're going to do. Because now we just need to figure out where are we going. I think it was it this way? Because I don't remember. It's been way too long since I've been back in this dungeon. Would you like to die too? Okay, thank you. Haha, that ball is going crazy. Oh, you're crazy, dude. Just have to wait for it to pop, to wear off, that's all. Yep, now that we have the upgraded Master Sword, soon enough we'll have access to the almighty Yep. Oh no, we can't get to the boss. What will we ever do? Well, that's easy. I know exactly where the boss is. Oh, no, you don't. I cut on that. Yep. Always gotta save. Well, you know. Damn it. Damn it. Oh well. Alright. And you might be thinking, well, can I use the magic mirror to bring out the, No. Because if you do, it just resets the whole entire thing, and that's just not worth it. So, now we're going to go back up. Now exactly where we're going to go, too. I don't care that I lost a little bit of magic. However, I do care about this. Everything has respawned. Gia, too bright! And there we go. Fourth one got. And if you do it just right, you can actually capture it in the light. But it doesn't really matter. So, now I'm talking about the crystal there. Just for the record. There we go. Because of you, I can escape the clutches of evil. The evil monster, thank you. As the wise men seal the way of the dark to the dark world, the knights of Hyrule defended them from the attacks from evil monsters. I heard that the knights of Hyrule were nearly wiped out in that battle. You are perhaps the last one to carry on the bloodline of the knights. It is ironic that the last one in line has the potential to become the hero of legend. Surely you can destroy Ganon. Do you understand? Not at all. May the hero of the brave Lord, blah, 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 blah. And of course, now we gotta go prepare it again. So that is that. Ain't that something? Now, we gotta go get another bottle before we go and take on Crystal 4. But I think that's all the time that we have for this episode. We'll wrap up the last two, and then we'll go forward and go get, finish it off with beating Crystal 7. That's the only way we can get through. So, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, later. So later.